Yeah, what's up? How you doing? It's your boy T here. We're back for another video. How you doing today? We're continuing on with Future's catalog. We have Future's 7th album, The WIZRD here. This came out in 2019, 20 songs. Let's just start this bad biatch, shall we? We have our intro, Never Stop. Now we have a nice beat here. We get a single verse, and I'm liking the material here. Future paints a vivid picture, and I'm digging the story here, man. This works as a good intro. Track 2, we have Jumping on a Jet. You know, we have a repetitive intro here, and I'm not a fan of Future's delivery at all. I feel like verse 1 is just okay, but my God, man, the hook is mind-numbing here. So annoying, okay? Verse 2 is just weak, man. Like, this, to me, was such an easy skip. Track 3, we have Rocket Ship. Now, we have a decent chorus here. The verse does deliver some raw bars here, and the beat is just basic as all hell. You know, at first I thought this would be filler, but nah, man. I don't mind this song at all. Moving on though, we have Temptation. We have a nice intro here, okay? The beat's not bad at all. And damn, man, Future drops some heat on verse 1. We have a great flow as well. And verse 2 is short, but you know what? It keeps the structure going. This track is a fun vibe that I think you should check out. Next track though we have is Crushed Up. We have an average hook here. Verse 1 is aight. This is nothing special at all, man. I did enjoy verse 2. The material popped more, if that makes any sense. But the beat is pretty tight as well, and I actually grew to like this song, man. Continuing on though, we have F and N. Now, part 1 gives us an intense beat here. We have a much faster flow as well, and the solo verse is hard, bruh. Future rhymed his ass off here. And for part 2, it changes the beat up and Future's delivery. And again, yo man, Future just delivers more dope rhymes here. This track is solid, man. Continuing on, we have Call the Coroner. You know, I'm loving the chorus and the beat here. The single verse is above average. I kind of expected more from this track, but to me, it's just a one and done. Next though, we have Talk Shit Like a Preacher. So we have a hard ass beat here, man, seriously. I'm loving the chorus, it just flows so well here. Future seriously owns verse 1 with raw delivery and good writing. This track is smooth as hell. You definitely gotta check this out. Continuing on with the album, we have Promise You That. So this gives us a decent beat. The pre-chorus and hook work well here. Both verses deliver some meaningful content. If anything, verse 2 was better in my opinion. But there's something here that is just not clicking. The song is not clicking for me at all. Like, if anything, it's just a one and done, okay? Next though, we got Stick to the Models. We got a nice flow here on the chorus, and it gives us raw bars, man. Verse 1 delivers on all fronts, and my God, Future's rhymes are lethal here. Verse 2 was aight at best. I feel like verse 1 is definitely the MVP here though. And yo, this beat is nothing special to me, but overall, I like this track. Moving on though, we have Overdose. So the beat's okay. I'm not feeling the chorus at all though. Verse 1 just feels like a mess too. Now maybe it's the flow and the beat clashing with the vocals, but there's something here that's bothering me, seriously. I don't like this track one bit, man. Next though, we have Crazy But True. Again, I don't like the beat here at all. Both verses did jack shit for me, man. Remove the reverb as well and bring some good content to the table, because this track did absolutely nothing for me. Yo, this is an easy skip. Moving on though, we have Servant Killer Cam. You know, at first I didn't like this track, but halfway through the verse, it started to kick in for me, finally. It does deliver some good bars, but man, this is just boring, bro. And this beat doesn't help at all. Now, the chorus is fine, and the outro's not bad at all, but average at best, this song, okay? Let's move on, shall we? Now we have Baptize. So part 1 delivers a tight beat and a fly chorus, finally, man. We also get a great verse with the basic flow to boot, but you know what? It still rocks hard. Part 2 brings a hardcore beat, a decent hook, and an above average verse. Now, I think part 1 definitely outshines part 2 in my opinion. Overall, I like this song, but I'd love to hear your opinion on this for sure. Next though, we have Unicorn Perp featuring Gunna and Young Thug. Alright, so Future delivered on the chorus and verse 1. We also get Young Thug ad-libs, which is a nice touch here. Thug and Gunna handle verse 2, and I'm definitely feeling Gunna more on this track, okay? Thug's lines were okay at best, but overall, this is just above average, man. This could have been much better, especially with all 3 of these artists here. Next though, we have Going Dummy. So, yo, man, I am loving this beat here. We have a nice chorus as well. both verses are really great actually. I do prefer verse 1 as the material sounded much better to me. But yo, man, this is still a great song at the end of the day. Next though, we have First Off featuring Travis Scott, straight up. We have a weak chorus here. Verse 1 does bring some good writing, but Future's delivery was just average at times, okay? And it sounds like he's mumbling his lines, like, bro, wake the hell up, man, have some coffee. But yo, Travis delivered on verse 2, seriously. Great delivery, nice bars. Yo, Travis definitely stole the show here. You gotta give this a listen, okay? Next though, we have Face Shot. Yo, man, this beat is whack as hell, okay? We have a nice chorus though with fast delivery. Verse 1 barely did a thing for me, but Future does somewhat pick it back up for verse 2. I like the intensity, but man, this is a total one and done. Continuing on, we have Ain't Coming Back. So the beat here is not bad. We just need to lower the reverb on verse 1. It's just a bit much for me. It's too echoey, okay? I like the hook. It serves well here. Verse 2 is pretty good as well. I feel like the second half of this song is my favorite for sure. But dude, this is such an easy listen. You should check this out. Now we have our outro, Tricks on Me. You know, I wasn't feeling the beat at first, but it will grow on you. Verse 1 is smooth as silk, man. Future delivered proper here, okay? And I'm digging the hook. Verse 2 is just okay, in my opinion. It's much shorter. It delivers to an extent, but overall for an outro, this does work well. To me, the WIZRD is a 6 out of 10 here, man. This album felt more of the same at times. You know, I remember I had to take a break through because I just needed to listen to something else, man, something different. The Future fatigue was there, okay? Now, we do have some good songs here, such as First Off, Going Dummy, FNN, and a few others. But man, Future could have done much better here, okay? We have a few skips as well, such as Jumping on a Jet and Crazy But True. And quite a few one and dones as well. To me, I feel like a 6 is totally fair because yes, we do have good songs at times, but yo, there's so many flaws here, such as vocal effect issues, recycled songs, which is what it feels like, weak writing, it's noticeable here for sure, and our beats. Our producers were definitely not locked in here because a lot of beats on this album were just, yeah, not the best, okay? We have a good intro and outro. I also did enjoy the features, but then again, this just sounds like more of the same here. You can still get enjoyment out of this album, because I did to an extent, but I know for a fact you're gonna say Future can do much better. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm hoping Future can step it up next time. That's all I'm gonna say. Next, I'll be revisiting High Off Life. I want to thank you so much for tuning in as always. Hey, the views, the comments, likes, it means so much to me. Y'all love my friends. You have a good one. Peace.